All right, so let's get started. A Friday, April 5th, 2024. Let's get the news first. And we do have today 8:30 news. We do have non-farm unemployment change and unemployment rate. So we could have some additional movement today. And then at 9:15, we have FOMC member barking. And then we do have also additional, speaking from FOMC, Mr. Bowman talks there. So 8:30, we do have news. Let's go straight to the levels. And yeah, yesterday I was doing some private training session mentorship, and I deleted these levels here. But today we do have that level here and there, and we do have this 2320 to 2323 resistance level in gold, and then support here below the 2267. 22 what? 87. Sorry. So support comes from this resistance, previous resistance, support, and then resistance and resistance there. Okay, so support and resistance, those are the levels. Let's go back to crude. And then crude, little bit tight at these levels up here to 87 is what I marked, and then 80, 86. So $1 range in here, and it's been ranging the whole night. So this is a candidate for the support and resistance levels right around there for the overnight, with extensions up here and down here. Now this to me looks more probable than coming back down here. So but that would be the range. I'm gonna put it later, or you should take that one into consideration. Right now it's a range day as it looks now. For ES, very bearish day yesterday for ES after this this initial break to the upside. We did have a move to the upside in the pre-market in ES. And let's see the levels for today. So I was going to look, I was looking at this level down here, yesterday, and then that would be the next level of support. However, it came yesterday all the way back down there and make a double bottom. So I'm marking that one as a level of support now, 51.92 to 51.93. And but take this one also as a potential support here if it continues moving down. Now resistance is up here at 52.36, and that one is given also. There's a little bit more evidence in these levels here. So, but the big one and the most important one is this previous one there. So I'm marking that one as a resistance 52.36. And right now we are right in the middle price, a little bit above, but we are right in the mid right there. So and it's coming back down. So a high, a low, a higher, a lower high, and now it's marking a lower low, looking for a another pivot around this area, I would say. And here in Q, and here we do have double bottom right here, 1856. Also, there's a another level to look at here, right? And then another level. Well, that one is actually the level. So pivot low, double bottom, and then coming back and reacting, making a bear flag. So high, low, high, lower low, similar high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and looking for the lower high here now. We'll see if it contains, nothing goes straight to the downside, but it could, have a little bounce here and then come back. I'm bearish in gold. And now I'm gonna point out the comment from Bobber yesterday about this initial break. And we were looking at it in Q in the beginning of the day, just before the market opened. It made a very nice move to the upside here, and then a double top, and then came back. So yeah, we were looking at this break, and anything could happen here. And I tell you that in 2018. Something similar happened, and I was all in the I was all up in the market, and I was very damaged with this sudden and fearless move to the downside. Big candle yesterday to the downside. So that's why you have to have tight stops, especially when you are at these levels, when the market, thinks that, or when you think that the market will keep doing what they are doing, but there's evidence that at these levels here, the market has problems to move to the upside. Giving us a lower highs and lower highs here and lower lows here as well. So yeah, you have to be careful on that. And we were yesterday. Was it here actually? Yeah, it was here. So we did have our support and resistance level right there, and it was breaking right there, but with the very short-lived move. But it was breaking off of this level first, and then collapsed. Okay, and then let's go to RTY. Let's give it a couple of seconds here. Let's resize this, and support or resistance here is 2091 or 2090. You can call. There's a pivot low there, and there's another pivot low there for the support. So this one here is support 2191 and or 2191, and then this level, I consider that one as a support here, 2070. And that one is also supported not only by this pivot, but you have a pivot here or at the top of the range right there when it broke. And then we do have also some additional levels of support in this area. So important level, yeah, this one is an important level. Double bottom, and you know that I'm not as bearish in RTY than in the other instruments or ES and NQ. but still it's showing signs of a head and shoulders here. You know, that one, this one, and now it's coming back down. So hold support here, but if it breaks, then we should look more for more down move there. Okay, let's look at the dailies. Today is Friday, so we should wait until the market closes today in the afternoon to look at this. So that one is SPY. Let's look at gold here. Gold is leaving a bottoming tail here, signing that there is indecisions, but at this point the bulls are winning. The yesterday's high it was 23.25. Make a note of that, because if it breaks above this one today, it could have that break could have a good move to the outside now, to the upside. Now, if this one is keep coming back down, I would be tempted to draw a trend line here with a channel. So let's draw a channel straight there. So I'm gonna put that one there and here and connect to the downside there, and wait a little bit to come back. And that is only if this pivot is respected. Right now, it's it seems that this one wants to keep going higher, but we are too close to this resistance level. So we'll see. The move has been nice already, and the momentum is pausing right there. So it could come back down and make a move off of this level, and that is what I was expecting it to do. But gold has been very, very strong. So, but we still have, you know, a green momentum, a little bit softer here in the MACD and the stochastics, and the intermediate is falling, but we are at high levels, so it could do a sideways move for now and then come back up, or you know. But the pivot, what the point is that the pivot is not yet formed, so I'm gonna take this one and remove it for that reason and wait until we have a pivot there. Hopefully that makes sense. Crude. Same situation. This one here, it's coming back up very nicely. Very nice move yesterday. And now it seems that it's pausing a little bit. In the overnight has been in a range, not doing that much. But we do have still green histograms in the MACD and the stochastics, and the intermediate is also in a high level, falling. So a little bit of defensive, though it shouldn't be bad to consider. We do have a pivot high right here that could give us a level of resistance, and I'm gonna leave that one in there. I'm gonna take this one off. And I'm going to, we do have a pivot there. It's been very, very, very strong on the move here. I'm going to leave this one for, and I'm going to analyze if I want to remove this channel moving up. You know, let's see if this one. Yeah, I'm going to leave this one for now. Okay. ES coming back down, very nice move to the downside, all the way to the downside. Now, let me tell you something. I think I said a couple of days ago, and put in the comments if you heard or not, that I said, you know, if this one closes below the 10 simple moving average, this is bad news, and we could go and target the 30-day simple moving average. Didn't I say that? Yeah, nay. Okay. Yes, it came back. It came back 2 days in a row that closed below the 10 and came back down. Now it's trying to bounce a little bit up, but it's still, I think that it has more room to go. This one can have a reaction here, especially today, Friday. Probably at the end of the day is going to continue the move potentially. I mean, I want to remark this. Nothing is for sure in this business. So yeah. So yeah, right, Bobber, you were there. Now, same thing with NQ. NQ red, and now this one, it's really moving to the downside in the falling mode. And then this one is coming back down, broke this trend line or this channel, uptrend channel, came back, and now it's breaking. And then 2 days in a row that closed below the 30, below the 10, 1 and 2, and now collapsed. And that this one went even beyond the 30, beyond the 30-day simple moving average. Now, if you look at this, we have one red candle, so moving below the 30, bad news. 2 and 3, so everything looks bad, including the intermediate line in the MFC, so going back down. This one is an indicator I look all the time and every day for ES and NQ, and I do have a blog where I put all the. I try to do it every day. Let me open it, and I want to show you there. So I have it right here, right? And then this one was actually yesterday. So very bearish, and I do an analysis. And this is my first. This is my first. The first indicator I see there. All this opening. So this one, it's in the blog. And I try to put it, I mean, when I remember, if I'm not that tired at the end of the day, I post it there, but I try to be regular on that one. And then RTY. This one also 2 days in a row. It's trying to break the 30, but it's holding. Actually, it's trying to move up. I'm still not that bearish on this one, but we are in the. Just give me 1 second. Okay, just 1 second. Okay. So I was saying that I'm not that bearish in RTY, but I am absolutely in thinking that this one is moving in a range. I don't think that it's going to collapse as bad as NQ and potentially ES. Okay, so then that would be it. Let's take a look real quick to the big kahunas here. So here we do have Meta, still bullish, Apple collapsing, Amazon still bullish. Netflix, still bullish, I would say, and wouldn't take that much to collapse also. Google coming back one day below the 30, below the 10. Tesla collapsing. Microsoft, two candles below the actually four candles. There was a little bit of I wouldn't say a shooting star, but there's a candle that tried to go above the 30, the 10, and then came back, and then Nvidia collapsing. Okay, so the big guys are actually not behaving that well today. Little bit of sideways market reaction in the opening for gold. So you see coming back, make an attempt to go to the upside, and then started to collapse to the downside. So we'll see. It's in a range, and it's right above the. We could right above the opening from yesterday. We'll see. I'm gonna wait a little bit in here. Let's look at the timelines or the time charts, and I'm gonna start as always with gold. I'm gonna, since we already look at the dailies, I'm going to go with the 240s first. So 240 here. Momentum is still above this line, so a little bit extended. Bull flag triggered in the overnight and try to go back up a little. We have a resistance up here in a bull flag, so bullish on this one. Bullish also on the 60s, coming back down in a bull flag. Momentum or moving averages are actually below the 50, so we need a little bit of more evidence that it's going to continue moving up. Double top up here, and the 30 is also aligning itself to continue the move up, but it's still in the range now. A double top, significant pivot high up here, significant pivot low down below here. So we could have some sideways move before we move to the upside again. But again, the daily is looking bullish now, and if it moves up above the 23.24, then we should be in safe territory to the upside. We should. Okay. Anything could happen. This is the market, so. Yes, Bobber. Check the blog. Actually, the blog is more towards. The blog is more towards or tailoring equities more than futures, but it's a good tool. Take a look at it and see what's going on. There's a couple of indicators that are important to me. One is this MFC. The other one is the breadth, and the other section that it's that you should look. It's the stocks to watch for the next day. So where I'm indicating what are the stocks that are moving above the 30-day simple moving average, and because that would be a good trigger to enter if we are in an uptrend. Right now, it's kind of difficult because the market is moving randomly and to the downside. Okay. Is CL. CL, nice move to the upside in CL yesterday, topping tail up here and coming back down a little, bull flagging in the 240s and come on CL. And then also a sideways move in the overnight, so potentially a range day today in crude. And it needs a little bit of breathe, I would say. So a couple of days sideways move or even bull flag would be healthy. And then the 30 minutes also sideways move in the overnight. Moving averages are stacking to the upside. A little bit of spaghetti with the 3 indicator or 3 moving averages here, but it's still in a bull flag, or in a bull flag. So it needs to move above this $87 to keep moving up, I would say. Now, there are 2 types of traders in here. It would be the breakout traders that are going to take positions when it attempt to move to the upside, and there are the bounce traders that they are going to wait until this one comes back and then move to the upside from that point. So you have to decide and take your either both of the approaches or. Okay, we do have news in 4 minutes, but gold is making a move to the upside right now. I'm gonna leave it there a little bit more, but this one is a continuation move in gold. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there for now. Okay, so let's go with ES. Yes, big red candle here, below the 200, and in the 240. So I'm bearish on that one, bearish on the 60 minutes as well. Moving averages are stacking to the downside. Momentum is below. It's in red in the 240s, and it's green, but bear flagging in the 60 minutes, and also bear flagging in the 30 minutes. So I'm bearish short term in ES. Now remember something, that when the market have big moves to the downside, right, starting this point and then coming back, it can move there, but make a nice bullish move and trick everyone, and it's going to and could collapse again. So be careful on that. Don't turn bullish right away, and be safe in here. Always respect the higher time frame. I remember yesterday when we were looking in the morning, the bias on an NQ, even though there was a move and a break to the upside, in the overall we were looking at we were saying that the bias was to the downside, or neutral to the downside. So you have to be careful on that. Okay. ES and Q. Big candles, kind of same situation as ES, coming back in a bear flag. Resistance at 18,207. So bearish in the 60s as well, and bearish in the 30 minutes. Moving averages are, as you see, are stacking to the downside, and momentum is all the way down here. And so any trade here to the upside is a counter trend. Okay, so make sure that you trade with it. I shouldn't say that, but I'm a trader that trades with the move. Now news, it's hitting. So gold, let's look at this. Gold is moving to the downside. Initial move could be to the downside and then come back. Little bit of smash to people that are trying to enter here, I would say. I mean, but trying to come back down in the 30s. And yes, gold is quiet, crude is quiet. Bottoming tail of the previous day low in what is this? This one is RTY. Yeah. Let's give it a 5 minutes to settle. Digesting the news here. Counter trend in gold. Bearish move in gold. Finding some support at the 2300. Break into the downside. And remember, we do have a significant pivot high and significant pivot low here. Breaking down. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little. Probably no trades on Friday morning for me. We'll see. We'll see. I don't see continuation of this to the upside. I'm not gonna fight gold. Remember the 240s on gold. Where was it? Oh, I'm gonna complete this one first. Okay, let's go back to the dailies. And we were saying, yeah, bearish. And here it is, right? A 30 minutes break into the downside on the bear flag as well in the 60s. And not it triggered, but it's not holding. It went all the way to the down to the level here, which was expected. And now it's coming back up. Okay. And RTY finally. RTY 2069. Also fighting the resistance level, the support level, went all the way to this next one. And then now it's reacting. So we'll see if this one is going to hold or is going to come back. It seems that it's coming back down. So for 240 is bearish. 60 minutes also bearish, but in the lower end of the channel. I mean this channel, right? And the 30 minutes also down here. Okay, now let's go to our charts. Gold It's trying to hold. It did hold the previous day low, and now it's coming back up. The 240s are counter trending. Potential. It's a little, yeah, gold here is a little bit dirty. I don't like the price action here. You know, it's down, up, down. It's kind of not making a decision here on where it want to go. So a lot of choppiness here. And there's right now, finally, there's could be a trend reversal breakout right above this 2306 level. But it's still very dirty, very dirty. So, and the momentum here is turning red. So I'm gonna make a mistake and wait a little bit more. It's trying to go above this level, but we do have some good resistance still up here, and up here. We'll see if it start making higher highs and higher lows. I'm a very conservative trader, as you can see. I'm not just jumping any single one. There's a nice bounce here on the momentum though. And now it's coming back up. Green and green. This is something to consider as well. Momentum now is extended. Okay, so let's see how I'm gonna check the breaks. 300. Oh my God. This is a joke. Unemployment rate fell in non-farm. Okay. I'm not going to go into that. But, okay, moving up. Still the bar seems that wants to go to the upside, but still the 30 minutes bar is not green. So, and the momentum is red. I could, you know, we are right above the 50. I could have made a couple of bucks here, but still I think that we are in compression. Now we do have here a bearish divergence, lower high, higher high here. So very much in the range, to me at least. I know. I know this. That's why I don't talk too much about news or anything like that. I barely look at them, and then I don't evaluate if it's good or it's not. And for me, it's technical only um for futures. It's too short term to. And what I know that is that there is a reaction to news, and sometimes goes in the other direction, right? Most of the time, the first reaction is against what the indicator would say. So people are trapped in those. What's going on here? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Potentially bounce here to the upside above the cloud, but still we are in the with a red candle in the 30 minutes. So and momentum is not. This one is nice bottoming tail here on the ES. Be careful of that. RTY also red, bearish in the higher time frame. Green in here. We have still in gold. We do have confluence here, but this last candle is not helping. Some people just jump in every single signal they get to go to the market, and then they damage their account very rapidly. I don't look at this gold here or crude in the overnight. Okay, we're going green in momentum here. And if we see only a single red candle and then turns green, then that would be a good sign as well. Okay, trying to go to the upside here. Okay, rejecting this opening day, opening value or overnight open. Trying to form a engulfing candle right here. If it moves above the 33.10, it will trigger it. 23.10. Okay, did not. Still in the range. Trying to bounce over the 20, over the 34. Okay, we are right in the mid of the range here, or the opening range. We do have, let's see here, a box there, moved to the downside, and now it's trying to make a trend reversal breakout. Has not triggered yet, but it's a little bit dirty to me. With that, I'm gonna leave the stream. Thank you so much for watching today, and we'll see you again on Monday. Have a great weekend, and enjoy family, and just I use your time also to study, and to think about your progress during the week, and what mistakes you made. Review your charts, and think about what you're doing. If you're doing good, perfect. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on Monday.